Good morning. I am excited for today because I'm going to do a reading for Cancers. Yes, that Cancer energy has been all around me. So let's see what your message is today. Remember, if you have Cancer as your sun, as your moon, or as your rising, or as your Venus. So if Cancer, if you have your Venus in Cancer, you're going to want to pay attention to this reading as regards to your love life. Take a big sip of my coffee so that we can get going. All right, today we are using my lovely Dawni Virtue Daily Guidance from Your Angels, my go-to deck. It's so trashed. I've been using it for so many years. I'm curious. I wonder how many readings I've done with this particular deck. Let's see how I can shuffle these. Okay, Cancers. Now I can feel your energy all around me. You ready for your messages? I know you are. I can feel you out there going, hell yes, I am, Dawni. Tell me. All right, we're going to pull 3 cards to begin with. First card, of course, trustworthy guidance. Y'all, it's time to trust your gut. You know, I know you know. I know my Cancers already know. I can feel you. You already know what your piece of the puzzle is. You already know what your purpose is, but you're questioning the how. How am I going to put it out there? Okay, so first of all, this feels a little more specific this time around than just generally trusting your gut. This feels like you have just barely had either an opportunity come up or a really good idea about how you could put yourself out into the world, how you could be more of your purpose. But you're balking, you're second guessing, you're being hesitant. And your message today is to stop that and to actually take real live steps towards making that happen. You know, I feel like too, this has to do with you being more visible out in the world. And some of you aren't going to love that. You want to be able to keep your cozy little private life and still be your purpose. It doesn't mean you can't do that at all, but I feel like you're being asked to be more visible than you're completely comfortable being. So that's your first message. Second message, a law of attraction. Yes, law of attraction. So the law of attraction, when really understood, is not just about thinking and focusing on what you want. That's definitely part of it. But it is about shifting your vibration to match with the vibration of the things that you want. So the question I always like to ask with this card is, who do I need to be to have the life I want or to have that specific thing I want? Who do I need to be? And not in an inauthentic way, but what version of yourself do you need to be? So I'm going to give you an example of this. So one of the things at the beginning of the year, I sat down with my bestie, Jamie. What's up, girl? And we chose 3 main goals for 2019. And one of my goals was to, I'm going to get real personal here and real specific, which, hey, this is for Cancers, and Cancers like it when things are personal and specific. So you all can close your ears if you don't want to hear this. But one of my goals was to get to 135 pounds in a healthy way. Okay, not by starving myself, not by, by like going to the gym every day for hours. That ain't ever going to happen. Okay, so I don't even need to worry about that one. But it's like, okay, so I want to get to 135 pounds. What part of myself do I need to be? Who do I need to be? Who do I need to show up as to make that happen? Okay, well, in this case, right, I need to show up as really committed. I need to show up as in major self-love for my own body, in putting things into my body that would help with that. I need to show up as knowledgeable, as prepared with my meal planning, right? So this is the energy I'm talking about with the Law of Attraction card. So what is it that you want? And then who do you need to be the kind of person that vibrates on that level? So back to me talking about my health. How do healthy people behave? What choices do healthy fit, thinner than I currently am, people make? What choices do they make? So that's what you're being asked to do with the Law of Attraction card, is to get clear about what you want, focus on what you want, and then really be the person you need to be to vibrate at that level. Okay? All right, third card is reward yourself. So this has a couple of meanings to it. One is self-care. One is take really good care of yourself, and acknowledge yourself. Not just self-care like, take a bath with your bath bombs and your essential oils and get a massage. Definitely that. But also to acknowledge the smaller steps along the way. So Cancers have a tendency that I've noticed, to make big goals and then to get overwhelmed and give up when it doesn't happen quickly enough or exactly in the way that they had, visualized. This is saying small steps, baby steps, stop to acknowledge how the little things, the little goals are being accomplished. And that it's those little goals that will eventually lead to the big one, right? But you've got to acknowledge yourself. Don't be so hard on yourself. This is a balancing card. This is like, okay, I'm going to take some action towards what I want. And then I'm going to have a fun little, I'm going to go with my girlfriends out to a movie tonight. And that's going to be my reward, my short-term reward for myself. So yeah, give yourself little rewards along the way and you're going to be much less overwhelmed in getting to those long-term goals. Okay, so what I'm going to do with these three cards, I'm now going to put them back into the deck and shuffle and then sort. So let's get a message today for Cancers. You know what I'm feeling is I want to get a theme message, meaning I want to pull a card that is a theme for the year, for 2019. Okay, Cancers, bigger energy, longer term energy, theme for 2019. And guess what, guys? Yeah, greedy bastards, you got 3 more cards. So you have 3 cards that are the theme for 2019. Are you ready for this? Okay, so this is kind of like that. The stuff I just said was the shorter term stuff, and then this is the longer term stuff. So the first card here is be honest with yourself. This is a year for you of self-honesty, of really getting out of denial, of paying attention to being able to see behind the curtain of your own life. Even whatever you need to do that. Go see your therapist, go see your coach, book a session with me. For those of you who have seen me, I'm really, really, really good at helping people do this one. Super good at helping people get out of denial. But this is like deep self-honesty. What nourishes me? What depletes me? Who are the people I'm spending most of my time with, and are they healthy for me? Where am I not functioning fully? Asking the hard questions. This is a whole theme for this year. Okay? There are 9 months left of this year. So there's a lot of work that can be done in being totally, totally honest with yourself. So that's the first one. The second one is creative project. Okay? This is creativity. This is pulling that part of yourself up. So sometimes Cancers can be overly practical, which is interesting because it's such a feeling, emotional, sensitive sign, but it's also a sign that craves security and stability. So get very, very focused on making a certain amount of money and organizing their house in a certain way and really like getting their ducks in a row. Almost every Cancer I know has a deep desire to like get their shit together, right? So this is saying bring some creativity to that, bring some color, bring some art instead of just organizing your house. Put some beautiful pictures up, add some color that makes you happy. Express yourself, go to a paint night. Play the guitar that's been sitting in your corner for 3 years that you miss. So this is a creative expression of some kind. So not just a year of being honest with yourself, but a year of creativity and bringing that forward. Okay, guys, ready for your last card? This is the Child card. And like all the cards in this deck, it has 2 meanings. And in this case, I feel like both of these meanings are applicable to most of you. The first one is to do your inner child work. And I feel very strongly that these two go together. The be honest with yourself and doing the inner child work. Where are you still acting from childhood wound? What part of your little self is begging for attention and acknowledgement, and you know what I say, to be brought to the table? There's room for every single part of ourselves, every age, to be brought to the table. The second part of this card is to be committed and devoted this year to the children in your life, to your children, to your nieces and nephews, to your best friend's child, right? To the whoever is coming to your mind as I'm saying this, that you make it a huge priority to show up for them. This feels specific. This feels like, so we've talked before in Coffee with Dawni, which, by the way, those of you watching that are not Coffee with Dawni members, get on that, coffeewithdawni.com. It's good stuff. But we've talked about the archetype of the wounded child, and where, the shadow of the wounded child is not being able to get over your own trauma from your childhood, but the light is to show up now for children in a way that maybe nobody showed up for you. So what I'm getting from this card specifically is that this is to show up for children in a way that would have made a profound difference for you if someone was able to show up for you in that way. Okay? All right, there is one more card in here. There's one more card. One more card. Message from your higher self. One more card. I guess, Cancers, you're getting 7 cards today. All right. Last card. Message from your higher self. These were definitely the right cards for you today. I'm always questioning that. I'm always like, is this the deck I'm supposed to use today? And then I always get that validation that yes, it is. Okay, final card for Cancers. Where are you? So funny, I can feel so many of your energies like sitting here and waiting. Okay, here it is. Seriously, it's back to the creativity. So let me just tell you something. Usually when a card comes out twice, it's because people didn't listen the first time. So, all right, Cancers, which one of y'all, or how many of y'all are resisting the getting creative? Because you just want to put all your energy towards getting your ducks in a row. I'm telling you, this creative element is going to help with that. You may not see how right now, but this is an important card for you to come out twice. So, I would love your feedback, okay? What resonated for you? What really spoke to you? What part of this reading was the strongest for you? And where are you ready to be creative and bring that forward to the planet? I love my Cancer friends so much. And I hope that this resonated for you. I hope you can feel how much I care about you. May your coffee be strong and your life be blessed. If you've enjoyed this reading, please like and subscribe. And please make sure your notifications are on. The messages in these readings are very time sensitive, and I want you to be notified as soon as I post them. Also, come check me out at coffeewithdawni.com. Readings are actually a small part of what I do. I have a daily online show specifically for people who have a deep desire to show up every day as their very best selves. I'd love to have you join me.